Hi, my name is Michael Vincent, and I'm going to be explaining what is the RBE Film Project and explaining what some of the videos we made were about to clear up any misconceptions. The RBE Film Project was created in order to promote the Venus Project film, the one they want to make. We at the RBE Film Project think that it is most important that this film gets started because it is so important. It's the best medium or the best method for reaching people, and this is why we promote it. Now we created some films, the introduction film, and we also created another film which a lot of people didn't really like. It was the one that depicted a fictional scenario with James Cameron saying that he's is going to make the Venus Project film, which of course hasn't happened yet. The reason I created that was to generate motivation. You see, in the introduction video, we asked people if they would make videos supporting the project. No one has done that yet, and that's understandable. It was coming close to Christmas season. People were busy. I was busy. So I thought, coming out of the Christmas season, I'd make a little video to try and inspire people. Put the idea in people's minds so that we can, reestablish what we're working for. The RBE Film Project is not a part of the Venus Project itself. It's not under the umbrella, and this was decided because the objective of this project is to rally support for the Venus Project film. If you've ever been a fan of a comic book or a video game, you would know that there are all these committees that are formed all around the world that support the game or the comic or whatever, and they're not directly affiliated with the organization, usually only the really big ones, but they organize events to promote the film or the game, or to request from maybe directors that they make a film for a certain game. This has happened in the past. This is essentially what the RBE Film Project was supposed to be like. It's going to be like. It's just to promote the Venus Project. It's to show the major film producers that there is a mass demand, that there's a demand for this movie, and hopefully this would help to generate some attention. And that's essentially why the project, it was decided by us who brought the group together that we would not do this under the umbrella of the Venus Project, because we know that with all these different people that we're trying to rally, we get a lot of different opinions, and there would be a lot of opportunities to misrepresent the Venus Project. So we inform the Venus Project, we notify them every step of the way, but we are not under the umbrella of the Venus Project, so that they can always say, those guys are not directly related to us. And I know some people would say, yes, we could join the Venus Expressions. I'm personally a part of that, but it has nothing to do with the RBE Film Project. Okay, so moving on. Again, the video I made with James Cameron was supposed to be a promotional video to generate attention for the project, the RBE Film Project, and to generate motivation for all the supporters of the project. Now, listen, I'm a black man living in a third world country on a small island. Okay, now I'm not stupid. I got my passes in all the sciences, but really I haven't been in university. Video editing is the only skill I have, and I decided that I was going to use it to help promote the only organization that I see proposes a future that would be sustainable, that would not lead to conflict, and that could be acceptable by everyone if they actually understood it, if they would actually take time to look into it. And that's what I do. Until I'm working on developing other skills, but until that comes through, this is the best I can do. And I'd appreciate some support, especially from people who aren't actually doing that much to support the Venus Project. That could get pretty annoying when you see people who haven't contributed really anything. And I'm not saying that I contribute that much, but at least I try, and it gets really annoying to see that. Lastly, why I support the Venus Project. I get this a lot, which I find surprising, but look, if anyone who knows anything about Jacques Fresco knows he's been working on this since he was about 14 years old. If you've paid attention, you've listened to his old lectures, hear him talk about the experiments he did with animals. He's been on this road for a while. He knows this better than anyone. I often use the analogy. There are a lot of people out here that, you ask them questions about how their society works, they don't even know. But the Venus Project, which proposes a completely different social structure, you ask them questions about that, and they think they got it. They think that they're fit to make an assumption. And a lot of people do not understand the Venus Project, including me, and that's why I promote the Venus Project. And Jacques Fresco is 95 years old, right? He doesn't have that long again, and I'm thinking in my head, it seems logical to me that we in the RBE community would spend our energies. The guy could drop dead tomorrow. He might have 5 years, 10 years if he's that good, but he doesn't have forever. So we should spend our resources trying to promote him and trying to get this film done. Not because we're sucking up to him or we're worshipping him, because it's the economical and sensible thing to do. When he's gone, then we have all the time in the world to promote ourselves and promote our individual agendas. That's just how I see it, and that's why I'm doing this. Again, the operations were not of the RBE Film Project are not to upset or in any way misrepresent the Venus Project. If they have a problem with with anything we do, we would simply shut it down at their request, not at the request of people who just spouting their opinions. I'm sorry for the bad quality of this video. It was made at 3:30 in the morning. I feel it's needed to get out, and I'll make a better version probably when I get home from work the day after tomorrow. Thank you everyone who supports the Venus Project. We have a lot of work to do.